So the big wedding this weekend, it's already taken place, but it's going to air across Canada this weekend on eCanada. I'm still in Hollywood, and I'm joined in the lobby of the beautiful Roosevelt Hotel by Sharon. How are you?
I'm so great. It's so great to meet you.
Thank you. And you're absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully all wedding planners are as beautiful as you.
Sweet.
And for those that don't know, you had the luxury and the pleasure of planning Kim Kardashian's wedding. How does that even happen?
I was so fortunate to plan Kim's wedding, Kim and Chris's wedding. You know, working with them was a treat. A treat.
Now, a Hollywood wedding planner such as yourself, how do you get that wedding? How does that happen? Do you bid for it, or did they come to you?
You know, I've been very fortunate. I did Chloe and Lamar's wedding in 9 days, and Kris Jenner and I worked together a lot. And I think it's your reputation, and people have seen my work and enjoy me, and Kim and I have a wonderful relationship. And she said, "Will you plan my wedding?" And I said, "You got it."
Now, when it's a wedding like this where it's going to be televised, do you do anything different to skew for television? Or you always, I'm planning a wedding, I don't care if it's on TV or not?
The wonderful thing about planning a wedding that's going to be televised is we stay focused about what it is we really want to accomplish, and that's making the dream that every bride and every groom want. And we do not let the television cameras get in the way. They are so respectful of giving that to our bride and groom.
See, that's great, because at least you're not thinking, oh, you know, those flowers will look better on TV. I know you want the orchids, but the hydrangeas are better for TV. At least you don't think that way.
I give my bride what they want. Not what I see, not what the cameras see, but what my bride sees. It's her day, it's his day, and it'll be their memory. And the cameras will only grasp from it because they'll be happy.
Because they're just eyes in the audience. That's
they're
what the
eyes in the audience. They're walking and visiting with my bride and groom.
Did you have any challenges with this wedding? Was she give you carte blanche, or were there any challenges that you faced doing the Kim Kardashian wedding?
When we were planning Kim's wedding, what we wanted to do was create a ballroom that was unique. It had a 30-foot cathedral ceiling. Well, that does not come in 10 size. So we custom built it out of metal truss, and it was on a hydraulic system. So we built it, we pressed the button, we decorated it, and up it went.
Wow. So you're a miracle maker, basically.
My team and myself are miracle workers.
Like, does your business card say wedding planner / miracle maker?
It says a humble human being.
Now, with a wedding like this, it's more like a showman's, right? Like, I mean, they're together, they're on television. You know, there's going to be paparazzi. What challenges do you face when you're trying to block, you know, paparazzi from seeing it? Is that part of your plan? Like, we want this curtain here so that they can't be photographed.
You know, a bride is a celebrity on the day of their wedding. They're not used to being in the eyes of all. But a celebrity is a bride on the day of their wedding. They really tap into the emotional elements. It's my job and my team's job to make sure that we keep that bride calm by protecting them, so that when it's time for them to walk down the aisle, they don't worry that paparazzi is going to grasp them. We cover the whole area. We protect the airspace by balloons going up 1,000 feet, by having the sheriff's helicopter at another level. That should a helicopter come to the 400-foot level, they're asked to land. We do not give addresses of where the events are happening. The event is done under the name of an alias. No one knows whose wedding they're working on. Everybody signs confidentiality agreements. We orchestrate the event with the utmost privacy and respect to every client.
Now, and all of this happening probably without the bride knowing much of what's happening. You want all of that paparazzi shielding happening in the background, other people doing it, so she's not focused on that. Am I right?
You are so right. It's all about her being calm and loving that moment. And she was calm. And she was tranquil in that day. And her only concerns were Is the makeup right? Is the hair right? That's our job. Our job is to give them their fairy tale wedding.
Now, have you ever had to, because we've seen TV shows of this particular nature on TLC and stuff like that, the Bridezilla. Have you ever had to deal with a Bridezilla? What is your Bridezilla advice?
You know, a Bridezilla is different to everyone. And every bride has the right to get nervous. And every bride has the right to ask a question. And I think the trick is listen. Listen to them and hear them about their concerns, and then you can nip it in the bud and make it nice and easy and breezy for them.
So your job's to stay calm. So if they're like freaking out, you're like, honey, stay calm.
I don't ever say, honey, stay calm.
This is why I can't be a wedding planner.
No, well, I hear you, but I'm not about saying, honey, stay calm. I'm about listening to what their concerns are. And I say, I hear you. Let me get back to you with the answers. And I leave them, and I'm back with the answers. And they know that I'm not minimizing their concerns. I'm there to listen and to make sure whatever they're worried about, we put a cap on it.
Last couple of questions. We've heard about the price of this wedding. I mean, she said it. Everybody said. I don't remember off the top of my head, but we've heard about the astronomical price for that. When a wedding is that expensive, do you have more freedom to play with, and you know, are numbers exaggerated? Like, I mean, I see the number of how expensive the wedding was.
What numbers have you seen?
Millions, like in the millions for this, and it's just like,
Which
oh my
millions?
God. I'd be making up this number right now because I don't have it in front of me, but something like 10 million, was it?
Okay. You know,
because that scares the crap out of me as somebody who just got like engaged.
Well, listen, hey, if you can afford a $10 million wedding, give me a call. But no, that's not what this is about. I think everything's relative as to what it costs. The most important thing for Kim and Chris was that this wedding was about their love, their romance, and that the guests felt it. She wanted Hollywood glamour, and she got that by black and white. Mm-hmm. You know, it wasn't about how much money she spent. It wasn't. It was more about capturing the moment and the memory.
Now, do you, if somebody calls you up, do you do weddings of, you know, obviously that caliber, but do you do weddings of a lower caliber? Like, how do you know, can anybody call you?
Yeah, anybody can call me. Why not? You know, I mean, why not?
That's awesome. That's cool that you can, I mean,
we don't do, you know, I think the wonderful thing, when I first opened my business in LA, there were 4 planners. Mm-hmm. Now there's thousands, and that's great. It's great because there's a planner for everyone, you know? I feel that, you know, we do weddings anywhere from $150,000 up.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, you're obviously well connected. Like, if I wanted to get into the Plaza in New York, you could get people in the Plaza in New York. You know the people. You know how to make things happen.
We're pretty connected.
Oh, that's so cool. It's
if
so
you want to
awesome.
get married at Bali High, we'll get the island for you.
Oh.
I mean, we just did Nick and Vanessa's at Necker Island, and then the sad thing was it burned the next month.
I watched that one on television.
Did you like it?
I loved it. With the, I think, was it you that was doing the blocking of the paparazzi? Was that?
Yeah.
That was you.
No, it was me. No, it was Corey from my office. She did that.
Oh, that's so great. I remember watching that. And you're, again, so calm. So the wedding's going to air this weekend.
How exciting is that?
I'm going to be watching. It's so amazing.
The whole world is.
Now, is there anything we won't see when that's aired? Like, you know, have you seen the finished product? Is there anything we won't see on that show?
That finished product has been kept under lock and key. No one has seen it except the family. And I guarantee you, whatever you see is going to be true and real. And that's why millions and millions of people all over the world want to see this, because they live with the Kardashians. And you know, there's something so wonderful about that family. You know, they're connected. They're great sisters. They love each other. They have religion. Kris Jenner has done it. I mean, and Bruce. It's been unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I've had the chance to interview Kim many times. She's so awesome. I love her to death.
Love.
Her fragrance, I love her awesome. And now, has it been said what dress she's wearing, who she's wearing?
She
Do we
wore
know
Vera
that?
Wang's.
It was Vera Wang, okay.
3 of Vera Wang's gowns. She did 3 changes. And each
she had a wardrobe change at her wedding? I love that.
I love. All brides are doing that now.
Can I? Okay, I need to have a wardrobe change at mine.
Yes, you absolutely have to change.
What was her flower? What was the flower?
You know what's really wonderful is that, and I think Kim just started a new trend. when we went to pick the bouquet, she said, I don't want a big bouquet, I want a small bouquet. I want to be able to hold it easy, and I don't want it to get in the way of the beauty of the gown. And I think brides need to learn from this. It's not about the large, overwhelming look that they get with their bouquets. It's just a way to enhance the gown.
So was it just like some orchids or something?
No,
what was
she carried roses.
Roses.
Garden roses. It was just stunning.
That's very cool. Well, thank you so much. It was a true honor to meet you. I can't wait to watch this weekend.
Me either.